So every now and then Adidas is releasing a very affordable pair of shoes, which most of the times will be a lifestyle one, which is gonna be the case for the today's pair, which will retail here in the UK for just £85. Hello guys, and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like. It will really help out the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. In today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at a pair of lifestyle shoes coming from Adidas. So let's go ahead and take them out of the box, which as you can see will come in one of the regular boxes in this creamish color, which will have the big Adidas branding and the Adidas lettering here on the lid. But rather than that, this is quite a simple one. So let's go ahead and take the shoes out guys. So in today's video we're gonna have a look at a very interesting release, which is actually also quite a cheap one for this Adidas Osade. So as I said earlier guys, every now and then Adidas it's bringing on the market a quite a cheap pair of shoes, which will be the case for the today's pair, which is called Adidas Osade. If I'm not mistaken, this is actually quite close to an earlier release, which was called the Oade 2000, which dropped back in 2023. But now in 2024 we're gonna have this Osade one, which retails here in the UK for just £85, which will be around 100 or 110 US dollars, which for sure will make it actually quite an affordable one. And given that the materials feel actually quite good, I would say that this one it's one to look out for. So besides this colorway which we're gonna have a look at today, we have another 5 or 6 available on the Adidas website. So for sure you have a few options to choose from. So let's go ahead and also do a breakdown of this one guys. So as you can see, for this upper we're gonna have a mix of a few materials. One of it will be this soft leather material in this cream color, which will be present here at the top of the toe section and also in the midfoot as well, present for the lacing system and also covering partially this ankle section as well. So besides this very soft leather material, we're also gonna have some suede, which will be present here at the front of the toe section and also in the midfoot as a mudguard, and also covering partially this ankle section and heel section as well. As in for the actual lacing system, we're gonna have your normal punch out holes, which will keep in place this cream rope style laces, which are actually quite thin. And underneath these laces guys, we're gonna have this tongue, which has a decent amount of padding. So this tongue will be half of it made out of this leather and half of it out of this nylon material, which here at the top will also have the Adidas logo and also the Adidas lettering, which will finish with a very interesting stitching. Continue now in the midfoot. On the lateral side we're gonna have this nylon 3 stripes material, which are looking actually quite good. But as you can see on the medial side we don't have those 3 stripes, we're just gonna have a patch of nylon material. Finishing now at the back of the heel section, we're gonna have the same material as the one used at the top of the tongue, which also has a very interesting texture. And on top of it, as I said earlier, we're also gonna have some leather material and also some suede as well. Going now inside of the shoe guys, for this one we're gonna have a very nice texture for this lining, which for sure has a good amount of padding, which will keep your foot quite good in place. And also at the bottom we're gonna have this brownish foam insole, which will have imprinted here at the heel section the Adidas logo, being this white color. So going now towards the midsole, you can see that just before it we're gonna have this EVA mold material, which will be present from the front and going all the way to the back, and this one will have this wavy pattern, which for sure looks quite good, and it will also offer an extra layer of protection, and this one it's actually quite a soft one. So now guys, we can go to this rubber midsole in this cream color, which will have a very minimalistic design. In the same time, I think it's working just fine with the rest of the shoe. So now guys, we can finish with the same cream rubber outsole, which will have this wavy pattern. In my opinion, this one actually feels like a very simple design, which will have the Adidas lettering and also the Adidas logo imprinted here at the front of the shoe. As in for the actual sizing guys, for this one I went with my true to size, and for me, as I have a skinny feet, I feel that this one is slightly a bit roomy, but I would say that for people with normal feet, you can just stay with your true to size. And just in case you have wide feet guys, most definitely I would suggest you to try to go either with your true to size or at least a half size up, just to make sure that this one is not going to be too snug for you. So overall guys, this latest release coming from Adidas for this Osade range, in my opinion, it's actually looking quite interesting and very minimalistic in the same time. And this one will have just a few materials, which to be honest, for the retail price of just £85 are actually feeling quite good. But at least for me personally, I find that this rubber midsole, it's slightly a bit heavy. But rather than that, I would say that for the retail price of just £85, this is actually a very interesting drop, which looks good either for tennis or just for a casual wear. But of course, if you are not a big fan of this specific colorway, as I've said earlier, on the Adidas website we're gonna have another 5 or 6 other colorways, so for sure you have where to choose from. So yeah guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of one of these latest releases coming from Adidas for this Osade range. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. Of course, if you want to have a look at any of my latest reviews, you can choose from any of the videos which you have now on the screen. And as always, I'll see you in my next one. Thanks for watching!